Hello and welcome to another AQA GCSE revision video. In this video we're looking at the June 2017 past paper. This is the third paper in the highest tier. It is a calculator paper, so we are allowed to use calculators, and we pick it up in question 8, which reads, this shape is made from 2 triangles and 4 congruent parallelograms. For each statement, tick the correct box. The triangles are equilateral, and we've got the options must be true, could be true, must be false, and then part B says the triangles are congruent, and we've got the same options. Okay, so let's see what we know about these. We know that these are congruent parallelograms, so we know that this length is equal to this length because they're parallelograms, and they're congruent, so this length is equal to this length, which is also equal to these lengths, which is equal to this length, which is equal to this length. So we know that those are all equal because these are congruent parallelograms. And we know that this length is equal to this length, but not necessarily equal to this length. So this length is also equal, and this length is 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 equal. Alright, so the ones with the 2 lines are always equal to each other, but not equal, or not necessarily equal, to the ones that have only got the 1 line. Okay, and we also know that this length is equal to this length, but not necessarily equal to the others. Okay, so that's what we know. So it says the triangles are equilateral. Well, we can say with certainty that they're isosceles. They might be equilateral, but they might not be equilateral. There's no way to know for sure that these are equilateral triangles. If we were told that this angle was 120 degrees, then this angle must be 60 degrees. And because this angle, because it's an isosceles triangle, this angle must also be 60, and therefore this angle would be 60. And then we'd know that it was an equilateral, but we're not told that, so we don't know this. That's not something we're told, and we can't just make it up because we want it to be. So we don't know that these triangles are equilateral. But we also don't know that they're not equilateral. They might be equilateral, they might not be equilateral. So the answer is could be true. As for the triangles are congruent, this triangle, this length is the same as this length, and this length is the same as this length, and this length is the same as this length. And why does it look like I've got 3 lines here? Well, I should only have 2. Right. So yeah, so these lengths are the same, all 3 lengths are the same for all 3 triangles. They're not, all 3 lengths are not the same within the triangle, but between the 2 triangles the corresponding lengths are the same. So by side proof of congruence, we can say both triangles are congruent. So the triangles are congruent, that must be true. Okay, I hope you found that helpful. If you're taking your GCSEs this year, I'd like to wish you every success with your revision and every success with your exams, and I look forward to seeing you in another video.